and spirits review. That's better. Put my head in the middle. Tonight, reviewing Joseph Holt, Humdinger. Got this in a fantastic beer hall from Joseph Holt. Oh, just before Christmas. Something, it was 12 beers for 19 quid. Good evening, all. 12 beers for 19 quid and with free delivery. And you know, when companies do stuff like that, you can't help but go buying off them. So I bought that, 12 of these, not 12 mixed beers, and I also bought the glass for £5. And I didn't mind paying £5 for the glass because I thought, let's open that. Good evening. So, let's pour this out. So this is a beer that, good evening again. This is a beer you'll find in most, thank you. I think I had about 10 messages to be fair, but as long as I get rid, that's what it, yeah. As long as I get rid, that's what it's all about. And, you know, we don't want people spoiling the community. Good evening, Craig. Hope you're well, mate. So it says here, Humdinger is a refreshing, multi-award-winning ale with subtle undertones of honey, brewed with a blend of the finest English malt, Mexican aroma honey, and citrus whole hops. And then it says about the company was founded in 1849. And an evening again to anybody I've just missed while I was reading. So there we go. You just love that little shelf that I built on my decking. And yeah, so lovely. I'd say golden pour. It looks like dark gold from here. Golden amber to me from this side. Lovely white head. Hello again. You have not had Humdinger? Oh, bless you. So, you know, a craft beer, a traditional beer. This is what it's all about. It's not all about just drinking craft. Craft is good, but remembering there's some great 6X. I love 6X. Sounds wrong in some ways if you say it too quickly. But try saying it 4 times really quick. But it's a great, for me, they've missed a trick there. It's like, yeah, like Broadside. It is. It's a cracker of a beer. You can't fault it. Oh, that taste of honey. Really faint nose on this. So most traditional beers, you don't get much of a nose. Hello there again. Good evening. Yeah, there's a faint touch of honey on the nose, but it's in the taste straight away. The first sip, lovely taste. Tap room over the water, made by Glen Affric. Oh, I didn't know that. Good evening. So the reason I look that way is because I've got a laptop with all the comments coming on. So I'm using my phone to do the video, but I'm using my laptop. Thank you. And we do try and keep it chilled. To be fair, there's a good community. We do get the odd troll or two, but we will never let them beat us, you know. You don't want it, do you? None of us want it. No, the laptop's rubbish. I'd look like I was in the 1980s. Yeah. You've been shopping today? Good on you. Any beer? And with the beer community, not just this chat, but with other beer reviewers, you know, there's a lot of good people on the internet doing good beer reviews. And, you know, a lot of very knowledgeable people, more knowledgeable than me. But, yeah, there's a lot of good people out there. And if you're interested in the beers and just want a nice chit chat, that's where live beer reviews are good. Yeah, I like to mix it up. Drinking sometimes there's way too much fruity stuff. Yeah. I know. Good evening, back again. So yeah, for those who've had this before, this, it's a good traditional beer. One must always remember that there's a lot more than just the craft stuff these days. Yeah. I try not to take no notice. Now I know how to ban people, and the funny thing is, most of these people will come on again and try and be nice, but you've already know what they like. I need to do. Yeah, Asda's terrible for beers, isn't it? They're shocking. You go into Asda and you're just full of disappointment. I need to order some different beers, Bullman. I need to go to somebody like Trembling Madness and just pick out some very interesting quality beers, and hopefully not too expensive. But that's just the raggy coming out there. Yeah, don't try the Audi ones. Yeah, you generally find most stuff that comes in a bottle is more traditional, although Brewdog do put some stuff in bottles. Sea Fury, I actually like Sea Fury. Yeah, it's not a bad beer. I mean, we're all different, aren't we? Munich beers. Ooh. I need to get some decent beers. I mean, we've got a beer shop near us, but they ain't got the prices on the shelves. And you put so many on. Are they really well put? That's good then. I like to know what I'm buying. I don't like to put the beers on the counter and then turn around and say that's 100 quid, and I'm like, well, fuck me, you ain't got no prices on. Yeah, we do have a decent chat in here. 99% of the time, there's always somebody who comes in and tries to spoil it. But luckily, all the people who've got spanners. Erdinger's not bad. Yeah, I like Erdinger. It's the European stuff I want to try. I want to try stuff that I can't get elsewhere. Yeah, the Brewdog are, but you know what Brewdog are like. It's all about making a name for themselves. Ghost Ship up. I've got Ghost Ship and I've got Hobgoblin IPA, but that's for a day when me and a certain beer reviewer do a collab, and that'll come up one day. Yes, that's what the spanners are for. The spanners are there. I chose a load of random, not random people, but good people to just watch my back when somebody silly comes in. Good evening. I do the 6 p.m. thing every day. Yeah. Whilst we're in lockdown, anyway. After lockdown, who knows? You never know. Good evening again. You never know after lockdown because obviously, if I come on and nobody's watching, then I'll just do videoed reviews. Hobgoblin IPA is really decent. I don't think that was the real beer hooligan either, because I don't think he'd be that silly to do that. Yeah. Someone just being silly, trying to start trouble, and I don't think. Yeah, another idiot. You do get them, don't you? Sadly, we don't get a lot of that on here, but obviously someone's acting the silly buggers. Now, for those who know, can you change your YouTube name regularly? I don't know if you can. If you can, yeah, I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? And you see, 99, like I said, 99% of the time we see nothing on here. And as this chat gets more popular, you do seem to get the odd, yeah. Oh well, I'll just keep banning. I'll go on a ban spurge tonight. Yeah, there's no need, is there? I mean, coming on here, it's not like I had this 300 people on here, chatting all at one time. Right, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Good evening. Don't wear yellow. Never wear yellow or orange in the garden, because that's why I get bit. Other than that, even I get bit, and I'm a gardener. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy not to get bit, especially abroad, obviously. Yeah, yeah. You're fine. Yeah, we know who they are, because ghost ship as well. Bless you. I mean, we had mosquitoes in was it Fuerteventura, and my wife got a bit 15 times on one leg. And we learned a lesson: don't sit out late, outside drinking. Sit inside, less chance of getting bit. So, traditional beer, I do as well. Can't wait to go back. Just can't wait for a holiday. It ain't going to be this year. I think we all know that already. Happy Porter by Dia. Ah, very nice. Yeah, I normally wait till about 6 o'clock for the live reviews. If I can sneak an early review in, I do. If I'm in the garden, I'll come down the shed for 10 minutes and sneak an early review in. Mosquitoes don't bite tattoos. Are you sure? Yeah. So this is from Joseph Holt's Brewery. This is their B glass. Yeah. That's why I don't wear high visors, because you're just attracting the bees and the wasps. More the wasps. I mean, it's wasps that you don't want to. I miss that. Yeah. I mean, we went to Fuerteventura for 2 weeks, and with they have an happy hour. Good evening. They have an happy hour, and very well, thank you. And how are you? They have an happy hour, and we got a new barman, so he was pouring out that much, not all of them, that much port and that much lemonade, and it was a buy one get one free, and I thought, get in. I mean, it's nearly half a bottle of port per bloody per glass, and God, and that was at 5 o'clock in the evening, so you can imagine we didn't last long. Got to 10 o'clock, everyone's steaming. So the easiest way to destroy a wasp's nest, i.e. keep away from it, but the cockroach and ant killer that you can buy from the pound shops. It's a powder. Blast that in, and it sorts them out. It ain't moving the stream, matey. No. I knew it wasn't the real person straight away. You do get some idiots in life, don't you? And welcome. And Slurpy's in the house. Yeah. I didn't think it was you, for sure. Someone obviously trying to be a dickhead, and I'm on the banning mode now. Obviously, people just want to stir trouble, and yeah. After this review, I'll be getting the names, because a lot of people are sending me the names of the people. I'll get the names and give them a quick ban. Job's a good one. No, I don't think it's the same fella. No. So, 14 minutes in. I'm going to kill this review so I can get the 4 reviews in. And if it is the real you, because you never really know, do you? Let's be fair. So, as you can see, thank you for that. Yeah, I don't want to be banning the wrong person, and I don't want to be starting issues with anyone, because that's not the way Raggy is. You know, I'm a nice person, and yeah, there's sadly in this world there is idiots, unfortunately, and to those new to the chat, we don't normally get this, and we've only had it the last week or so. Funnily enough, I don't know until I'll turn off the phone and I'll just look at the shelf and I'll just randomly pick one off the shelf. Probably something, I've got a local one up next, something local to Nottingham, because I do that as a beer fan. As a beer fan, you know, I like to support the craft beers, the traditional beers, the local, and then a totally random one. You might get a wine review, you never know. Yeah, not too strong. I don't want to get a bottle. I don't want to get another red card off the wife. I pissed her off last night when I got up the house. I wasn't overly. Yeah, I wasn't overly sober, as it were. Good evening. So as you can see, traditional beer. Wow, there's a lot of chat tonight. It's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Good evening. I was when I got up the arse for some reason. It's just you got in the arse, you were slurring. You didn't. I think I burnt the chips, and that didn't help. So I may have had a glass of wine when I got in the house as well. So that didn't help either. These things happened, don't it? This is an exceptional pub beer, Joseph Holt's Humdinger, and you know, keep an eye out on Joseph Holt's site. Yeah, keep an eye out on Joseph Holt's site because they do a lot of offers. St. Peter's at the moment are doing free delivery. Good on you, matey. Yeah, yeah, they're doing a free delivery. They do free delivery every now and again. They're doing something at the moment, although my memory has escaped me and I can't remember what it was. Peer reviews. I'm not reviewing pears. I know what you mean, beers. I'm getting messages galore. Good thing the messages, the sound's turned off. I tell you what, some of St. Peter's traditional stuff is amazing. Then there's a lot of good traditional beers out there. You know, it's not all just about the craft stuff. There is some very decent. Yeah, I like the stout about it. Yeah, the double IPA apparently is not nice, but we shall see. So need to kill this one off because I'm going over my time. Yeah. Golden to amber pour, whitehead, little hint of 1849. Yes, definitely, we have been. A little bit of honey on the nose, certainly honey on the taste. A really nice tasting beer. Oh, I hope so. Although not too hot. I've got to water the plants. I've got my greenhouse at work and I need to water the plants. If it's going to get hot, I need to make sure I'm there both days. Oh well, I'll tell the boss. It's easy. I can go to work at one place, water the plants, and then drive to the other place, and then I'm being paid to drive. Job's a good one. Hey, where there's a will, there's a way. For me, I love this. This is a reason why never ever leave the traditional beers behind. You know, mixing the craft stuff in tins with the traditional in bottles is always a good way to go. Cockcliff Friday, Arnold, next to Burnstump Country Park. yeah, mixing the beers up. Let's always remember that every beer, you know, they all deserve a chance. You know, for me, a good 4.3 out of 5. Love this. Yeah, forgot how good it was. Really nice. Went down well. That's it for this beer review. Thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and watching me back. And I'll see you on the next beer review. Cheers. 2 minutes. Or roundabout anyway.